Chainsaw Man, a series that is currently taking the world by storm, being one of the most popular manga currently. And the anime trailer hasn't even dropped yet. As of uploading, the trailer is going to be revealed tonight. And in honor of this monumental moment in the anime community, I wanted to take a look at my personal Chainsaw Man collection and where it all started. On December 3rd, 2018, the first 2019 issue of Weekly Shonen Jump would be released. And this new release was a brand new series titled Chainsaw Man by the up-and-coming mangaka Tatsuki Fujimoto, who had a recent series in Jump Plus titled Fire Punch. It wasn't extremely popular, but it was popular enough to get Fujimoto some recognition, but nothing that would take over the world for various reasons. But this new series would be something that wouldn't leave Jump the same way it entered. By now I'm sure you've seen the impact that Chainsaw Man has had on the world of Weekly Shonen Jump, almost rewriting what seems to be allowed in Jump. And this has led me to my first item that I want to show. This is the first issue of Weekly Shonen Jump that Chainsaw Man actually features in. And when looking through this issue, I want to imagine what new readers must be thinking. In the context of the first chapter, it appears to be a much darker and gritty series, but it could very well end up going down the same route as just another shonen, besides all the pet play stuff going on. For the next item, I want to show off the very crucial volumes that slowly separate it from generic shonen. These volumes actually come between the first appearance on Weekly Shonen Jump's cover and the second appearance. In these 4 volumes, Chainsaw Man grows and evolves, gaining its own identity. While already being quite unique at the start, it was still growing and becoming more unique chapter by chapter. And finally, almost a year later, we arrive at the second issue of Weekly Shonen Jump to feature Chainsaw Man on the cover, issue 47 of 2019. I'd say this very issue is one of the most important things I have in my collection. In this issue, Chainsaw Man challenges the limits of Jump. Chainsaw Man was already gaining a reputation for being more mature, from constant sexual themes, and our protagonist's literal goal of touching tits. The color page of this issue takes it to a new level though. In this color page, we have practical softcore porn, making this one of the most special items in my collection. I feel this could have a lasting impact on what creators are allowed to do in the magazine. At the time of publication for this issue, Chainsaw Man wasn't actually selling particularly well, about what you'd expect from an above average Shonen Jump series. Fun fact, Mashal with only 6 volumes is actually selling about the same or a little bit higher than Chainsaw Man was at this point. And also, Mashal has been on the cover of Jump at least 4 total times now, and it has a decent amount less chapters than Chainsaw Man. So I don't think Fujimoto was granted permission on this from high sales. Sadly, I don't have the issue of Shonen Jump that shows Fujimoto's next challenge of Shonen Jump's boundaries, so I'll only gloss over it for now. In Weekly Shonen Jump issue 13 of 2020, the color page is a softcore sex scene featuring a few lesbian characters. One issue I wish I did have, for its historical relevance of course. Again, between the second cover feature of Weekly Shonen Jump and the third, there would be almost a full year, and nearly 4 more volumes. Over the course of these 4 volumes, the identity of Chainsaw Man is almost completely fleshed out, and at this time, Chainsaw Man was actually entering its final arc. These volume covers actually kind of challenge the limits of shonen as well, specifically volume 6 and volume 8. Both feature practically completely naked women. In Japan, sex is actually seen as a more taboo subject than gore is. It's why so many shonen series have such hardcore violence, but rarely actually ever have any sexual themes. Even porn is fully banned in Japan. It feels almost criminal that Chainsaw Man was getting so few covers, but again, the series wasn't actually selling phenomenally, just pretty well. There actually are a few reasons why Chainsaw Man had so few covers. The first explanation is actually that it didn't have that few. It averaged a cover page every 32 chapters, which isn't amazing, but it isn't bad either. The second explanation could be that many series in 2019 and 2020 were ending, so new blood was brought into the magazine. And when a new series is actually brought into the magazine, it takes the cover, leaving less opportunities for ongoing series to snag that spot. After this cover feature, we have the event of the final chapter, which actually announces the anime in the form of a cutout poster, as well as part 2 of the manga and its move to online. After this very announcement, Chainsaw Man would almost explode in popularity, becoming the 15th top selling series in all of 2020. And next into 2021, it would continue to blow up. It actually even ranks extremely high on the half-year rankings for 2021, and is the only series on here without an anime. Even in the West, where volume 2 of Chainsaw Man would become the highest selling book at Barnes & Noble for a month. And finally, we had the last few volumes of Chainsaw Man Part 1, the end to an amazing series that most people were oblivious to only a few months prior. The only other official essential Chainsaw Man items to note would be the crane game Pachida and the Nendroids, as well as Shueisha's embrace of Chainsaw Man by releasing body pillows, featuring the color page of Chainsaw Man's first boundary push. I do have the Nendroids pre-ordered, but other 2 items I don't have. I do plan on getting Pachida as well as maybe the Makima body pillow. As for what new collectibles will come out in the new chapter of Chainsaw Man's history, who knows? But you know I will be there trying to get them. Thank you guys all for watching. If you want to see my reaction to the Chainsaw Man trailer, hit subscribe. I'll likely make a video about it in the next coming days. And until next time, see ya.